Everybody, my name is Jin. What's going on?
I see you've worked with Kanye, is that right?
Yeah. Oh, this is a good opportunity for me to talk about my Kanye experience. I've never really even talked about it as much as people ask. Usually I brush right by it, but this would be a good chance to talk about it. My experience with working with Kanye was unique in the sense that during the time that we actually were working together, if you can call it working together, that was when he first stepped into the scene as a rapper. So what I mean is, at that point, he was mainly known for producing. At that time, he didn't even release his first album yet, which is called College Dropout. So for me, it was great because I love Kanye as a producer and even as an artist in general. But at that time, it was at its peak because, it was like a dream for any rapper to spit on a Kanye beat. So at that time, the label was like, okay, we're starting to finish up your album. Who are some producers that we can kind of reach out to? So one of them, I threw it out there, and I think the whole label was like, yeah, we should reach out to him too, was Kanye. And, at the end of the day, it's multiple factors to take into consideration. Budgeting, which ultimately is a label thing, Budgeting, connections. So I'm sure Rough Riders reaching out to Kanye saying, yo, we want you to do a track with Jin. That was helpful too. So overall, I never had and never will have anything bad to say about my time with Rough Riders because I believe they had good intentions. They utilized, the resources they had to help advance my career. So I can sum up my interaction with Kanye in the studio in one sentence. There was no interaction. That's the summary. I'll tell you what, from that point when we were actually in the studio together to right now at this very moment, it's about 8-9 years later that I'm sitting here with you. Not for one moment did it ever leave a bitter taste in my mouth though. Not at all. And that's just genuine honesty. I wasn't, at that time, I didn't leave the session dang, why you gotta be all cold like that? No, I think at that time I was more in awe than anything, so I just overlooked it. I'm in the studio, he's there banging on the keyboard, and I'm just standing there yo, that's Kanye over there. I think we're about to do a song together. Right? So that, and then even later on, as his career continued to blossom and as my career moved forward, not for 1 second did I ever feel yeah, I'll never forget that time that I was in the studio with Kanye and he didn't even say anything to me. No, in fact, he did something that I think was above and beyond. He spit a verse on the song, which was like a remix of the song that we did. And we didn't release it commercially, but it's out there. So you can find, so I have a song that I did with Kanye, and he spit a verse on it. And to me, that was so I guess what I'm trying to say is, yes, maybe the interaction was minimal, but that doesn't make me at all look at him yo, he's so cold and he doesn't interact. Absolutely. Yeah, and the only thing is, this is something that people kind of deliberate about all the time too. What happened? You did that song with Kanye for your album. Why didn't they release it as a single? So from what I know, without going into too much detail, it was a lot of label-related. I guess the ugly word to use would be politics. I don't even want to use that one, but I guess I have to. A lot of label-related items that led to that song not being released as a single. And people do say, yo, if you would have released that as a single, it might have changed the whole dynamic of your career, but who knows? And I'm not a what if type of guy, so it's cool.